Namaste. Hello all. I Nirmala Rawat welcome you to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are in good health. Thank you for watching my videos. Today I will be reading last part of chapter 13 and first part of chapter 14. A quick recap. Soma narrated Anusuya, her mother and all ascetics, how Mata started to fight back the illusions Ravan created. Soma continues. You see, Mata had to enter Ravan's mind, but he was very clever. Now he knew that Mata could see his thoughts, so he tried to intimidate her by creating all kinds of illusions to demoralize her. He almost succeeded, as she was beginning to feel overwhelmed and would have given up her body had not Sri Ram prevented this. This was the second time Sri Ram held her on earth. The first time was when she was young and had entered a very high state of meditation in the forest. Neither Janak Baba nor all the sages gathered could bring her back to earth. She was in such a state of bliss that her body would have dissolved had not Sri Ram appeared to her, and that was before she had met his physical form. This time in Lanka, she nearly dissolved her form due to the suffering of the world. She had taken in so much suffering that she thought to return to her original nature. It was Sri Ram again who prevented this. I was describing the memory that Mata recalled. It was a memory of an event that took place ages ago when she was in the form of Narayani walking by the side of the celestial form of Sri Ram, Narayan. Waves of bliss flowed unhindered between them as they walked in silence in Vaikuntha, their heavenly abode, exchanging thoughts about the beauty of the flowers. Each morning showed a new variety, and today's assortment was of striking colors. As they were walking, Narayan said to her, "The four Kumars, the mind manifested sons of Lord Brahma, came today. Why have they not come to see us?" she asked. They did, but they were turned away by Jai, the Dwarpal. Turned away? She was surprised. Narayan continued. The Kumars came in the form of children, and Jai didn't want to disturb us, or so he said. But in truth, he was envious of their love for us and did not want them to meet us. I will speak with him in time. Looking out in the distance, Narayan spotted the Kumar sages. Nodding in their direction with a beaming face, he said, "Let us go to them. They have much to share with us." "What a joy to meet them again," she replied. They walked toward the four sages filled with happiness. One of the sages looked down and began to say, "Forgive us, Narayan, for not coming to meet you." Narayan and Narayani simply smiled, and the sages understood that they were aware what had taken place. "I am sorry for the misbehavior of our attendant," Narayani said. "It is nothing," he replied. "We are with you now, Prabhu and Mata, and so we rejoice. We have come to share news of the unfolding events on earth." After the Kumars took their leave, Narayan and Narayani went to find Jai, their devoted Dwarpal. He saw them coming and tried to hide, but there is no hiding from Narayan. He saw the seeds of pride and jealousy taking root, seeds that had been there long ago when Narayan had allowed Jai to live in that high celestial realm, in the hopes that in time the seeds would dissolve. But he saw that the seeds which had rested dormant for so long were now beginning to grow, and he was concerned for his sevak. "You turned the Kumars away, who had come to see us after a long absence." "In this abode, Jai, no one is turned away, let alone such great sages." "Prabhu, what I did was not wrong. They were rude children and spoke to me in such a disrespectful manner. I did not think you would want to see them in that state of mind, and so I told them to go and calm themselves." Narayan saw that he was speaking untruth and realized the seeds of deception were also taking root in his mind. Jay, what you are saying is not true. You should know that you cannot deceive me. You must retreat into meditation at once. Root out the seeds of dishonesty and pride that are taking hold of you. You will not be able to remain here long unless you free yourself from these illusions. He gave instructions on where Jay should go and the type of meditation in which he should engage. Narayani looked on as this scene unfolded. Instead of retreating as Narayan had advised him, Jay went to the Kumars and upbraided them. Why did you go to the Lord and trouble him with your complaints? Jay asked in an angry tone. The sages looked at him in amazement. They knew what had just taken place, that the Lord had advised him to retreat into meditation. Ignoring his remark, one of the sages offered to guide him in meditation practices, but this only made Jay angrier. The sages looked at one another, realizing what lay ahead. There was no possibility of anger or pride in this realm. All negative emotions cease to exist when one enters the higher celestial or causal planes. As if even the shadow of a negative emotion arises, one would of necessity need to withdraw so as not to disturb the higher vibrations emanating from there that sustain the denser worlds. If these subtle vibrations were to be disrupted, negative ripples would echo throughout the universe. Narayan appeared and calmly spoke to Jay. I have already advised you on what to do, Jay, and will now advise you for a second time. Withdraw yourself immediately into meditation and remain there until every negative impulse is dissolved. I will come for you at that time. Jay apologized to Narayan and took his leave, saying to himself, it was not necessary for Bhagavan to chastise me in front of others. He has humiliated me. The seed of self-pity took root. I will find a way to make those sages pay for the disruptions they have caused in my relationship with Bhagavan.